Welcome to the Buccaneers Observer. This is Ralph Phillips.
I'm Molly Bay.
We got some news for you today. 53-man roster going on. We got cuts.
Yep. New additions.
New additions. Some surprising additions.
Yeah.
What?
Today is September 6th.
Yeah, you're doing my job over there.
Well,
I forgot to do it.
Yeah, you didn't do that.
We haven't got the format down yet with these.
Yeah, we're just working through it.
Video clips. Okay. What do we got?
It's the day after final roster cuts. And so the Buccaneers have filled out their practice squad. Pewter Report had a nice little compilation of our practice squad signings. They're crediting Greg Allman and Mike Garofalo with this list, so we'll just run right through it. Quarterback Reed Sinnett. Running back Raymond Calais, wide receiver Josh Pearson, wide receiver Cyril Grayson, tight end Tanner Hudson came back. Offensive lineman Zach Bailey, offensive lineman Nick Leverett, offensive lineman Zach Shackelford, defensive lineman Jeremiah Ledbetter, defensive lineman Benning Patoia.
Oh, cool.
Inside linebacker Chappelle Russell, cornerback Herb Miller, cornerback Mazzy Wilkins, safety Javon Hagan, safety Dakota Dixon, and this one is a shocker, quarterback Josh Rosen.
Yes, it is.
From the Dolphins. So they had...
Previously of Arizona.
Yes. His 1 year he played under none other than Byron Leftwich.
That's right.
So he's reuniting with him.
Yeah.
He'll be on the practice squad, though.
You know, I really confused me. I thought the practice squad, only certain people were eligible. You couldn't be on the practice squad if you had so many years accrued. I don't know.
It's different this year.
Is it?
I think so.
Well, I was looking at some other veteran players that were on practice squad from years past. So obviously I don't know anything about practice squad rules.
They're funky.
Yeah, they're funky.
So
almost everybody we wanted to see back came back.
Yeah. Except Dare. And I looked him up, and he's going to visit with the Raiders.
Okay.
So
they keep taking our
he could get a job, yeah. Reunite with Carl Nassib.
I'm glad we got Ledbetter back. Glad we got Amadou Tuater, or whatever his name is.
Benning, whatever his name is.
Yeah, Vita Vea's buddy.
Yeah.
Anything to make Vita happy, I'm good with. Glad we got our offensive lineman back, too. Good to have that depth there.
Yeah.
I was worried about that.
Exactly.
Because Josh Wells, I'm glad we kept him on the roster, but, Zach Bailey, I thought was a little bit better than Josh Wells. Josh Wells had a rough time last year when he subbed in, but.
Yeah, and we moved John Hurst and John Mulchin to injured reserve, which we thought that might happen with Hurst. And we re-signed A.Q. Shipley, the offensive lineman, so we'll have him too.
He's on the 53-man or the...
I think so.
16.
I think so.
Okay.
And then today we also announced the signing of Leonard Fournette officially.
Okay.
So...
Been doing some game film on him. Going to have that ready for you. I don't know if I'm going to do a video on the game film, but it'll probably be on our next podcast. We were going to do a podcast tonight, but our daughter's having a sleepover, so
it's hard to do loud when you have two girls running around. They're a little loud.
Anyhow, on the next podcast, we'll discuss our thoughts on Leonard Fournette. The Josh Rosen thing, it was really surprising. I had no idea he was in play. It's actually really good. We had somebody asked us a question about if we feel that, we're just buying a season this year. And we'll get more in depth on this in the podcast. And wouldn't it be better to have our own established guys that are going to be here for a long time? Mm-hmm. We're definitely of the opinion we like a homegrown team. But getting this Josh Rosen, it
is so interesting, and
that's something that could help us in the future. He could be here for the long term.
Right. And I think that's why he's here, because he had offers to join active rosters and he turned those down because his contract with Miami is guaranteed.
Right. He's getting paid.
He's getting paid $5 million this year. And so now he's going to sit on the Bucs practice squad.
Not have to do anything for a year.
Yeah. Sit behind Tom Brady.
Yeah, right. Yeah. That's it. Everybody wants to come to this team.
And he is reuniting with Byron Leftwich, someone who wants him in, who already has experience with him. And so it's just a really interesting development. And I can't wait to talk about it on the podcast.
Yes. Exciting. It really shocked me.
I know.
Like,
me
had
too.
no
I did
idea
not see that coming. I mean, not that we've been that tuned in.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Who is Miami's quarterback?
I have no idea. There's such a dumpster fire all the time. I just don't even bother.
Love it.
These Florida teams. Get it together, Florida.
Yeah, to Jacksonville. Now that's a dumpster fire there.
Yeah.
How do they go from being one game away from the Super Bowl in 2017 to being to where nobody wants to play on their team now in 2020?
From what I understand, Tom Coughlin. It was a mistake.
Well,
I don't know.
Don't know.
Our search for a new kicker is apparently not open. I mean, not over. Not open.
Oh,
we signed another kicker to the practice squad, which I guess that means we're going to have to get rid of somebody off of there. We'll find out who's the bottom of the barrel when that happens. But we've signed Greg Joseph, kicker, to the practice squad.
Who'd he kick for?
In 2018, he played 14 games with Cleveland. I know.
Well, you can't judge a kicker by Cleveland.
I know. Peter Report is saying he converted 25 of 29 extra points there and 17 out of 20 field goal attempts. And his longest was 51 yards.
Yeah, no, that doesn't sound too promising.
So he was cut by Cleveland at the beginning of the offseason, or the beginning of the season in 2019. He got signed to Carolina's practice squad, where he sat there until December of 2019 when the Titans signed him after they put Ryan Suckup on IR.
Yeah.
And
I like Ryan Suckup. Yeah, I'm going to tell you why I like Ryan Suckup. Because I picked him up in fantasy football one year. I had to, just kind of thing. And I kept him for the rest of the season because he did so good.
He was solid.
Yeah, he was solid. That's what I look for in a kicker. Consistency.
Well, my issue with kickers that age is, and it's like with running backs, they start getting injured. And then it's like they never come back from the injury. And that's what happened with him in 2019 in Tennessee. That's why he's not there anymore. Oh. Like he had surgery in the off season and then he was on IR for a bit and then they brought him back and then they put him back on IR because he was not doing so hot.
Huh.
So we'll see. I mean, he's had a whole offseason to recover.
You are up on your kicker news. I had no idea all that happened.
I'm the kicker expert.
Drama.
I know.
It's a kicker year.
When I forget when it was. I think when we cut Matt Gay, Connor Barth had tweeted and said, "Hey, I'm available."
Oh,
I know, which I love Connor Barth. I did.
Yeah,
I linked him.
Got rid of him.
I know. It was the injury, I think.
Him and Bradley Pinion. I liked Pinion. He was so good. That one year, he was just great.
I know. I don't get it.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
No. Kickers are just, they get shuffled around so much.
They do. I don't know. So it's very unique to that position.
Yeah.
Greg Joseph, our new acquisition, he is South African, which I did not know. So he's an international guy. So, I mean, he's just on the practice squad. He's not, going to make an impact immediately, but that's who we got to back up Ryan Suckup in case he gets the Rona. So there we go.
All right. Well, we got our update going. We got our team together. We'll discuss the 53-man roster on the podcast, which we'll probably end up doing tomorrow. So look for it Tuesday.
Yep.
Or Monday night.
Monday night.
Yes.
Probably.
All right. That's going to wrap it up for us. Till next time.
Go Bucs.